Everybody's scrambling to figure out AI right now, how to integrate it with your business, with your job, with your personal life. There's a lot of fear of missing out, and it can be very easy to feel like we're falling behind because of how fast everything is moving. And there's also this fear of being replaced by AI, especially in the sales industry. Now, the truth is, the sales industry has been pumping out robots for a long time now. Think about the last training you went through or job that you got on. You went through the same training as everybody else. Same scripts, same frameworks, same process, same questions, all of it the same. You were told to fit into a process and that it would work out for you. And for some people it does, but for most people it doesn't. I truly believe that the best and most valuable thing that you can do for yourself right now is to become unscalable. Now, what does unscalable actually mean? Well, the industry wants to systematize you. They want to make you replaceable, essentially. When you're just coming in and you're learning the same things that everyone else is learning and you're following the script, you're really no better than a robot. And that can be replaced very easily, either with another sales rep who maybe learned the process better, or with AI now. That's why it's so important to become unscalable and to lean into your natural gifts, your unique wiring. Now, your manager's probably going to hate it, or your sales trainer is not going to like it because they can't scale it. But when you start hopping on calls and you are leaning into your natural way of being and you're truly connecting with people and you're experiencing how much ease can come on these sales calls, where it doesn't have to be full of resistance, it doesn't have to be awkward, it can actually be energizing, and you start making more money in that way, people are going to wonder what you're doing right, and they're going to want to scale it. They're going to want to take the things that you're doing and replicate it to other people. And a lot of times it can't be replicated because these things are unique to you, very, very specific to you. This is really what created one of the biggest jumps in my career, is when I stopped trying to fit into the box of what a salesperson was, supposed to look like or operate with. When I stopped prioritizing the sales training that I got and started prioritizing the connection with the person in front of me. What's actually going to help me connect with this person in the most efficient way? Is it reading off this script? Or is it being truly present and listening and leaning into my natural gifts and being confident and calm and supportive and here ready to really listen to their problems and help them come to solutions, right? That's what's really important on sales calls. And when we have these underlying programs that are keeping us from doing that, that's when we just revert to our sales training and we can become robotic. So this is the shadow rep that I talk so much about. It's these underlying programs that they do a couple different things. They keep us in this resistance mode where we're always being triggered on these sales calls or outside of sales calls, and it's causing us to leave the present moment, disconnect from ourselves and from the customer. Causes all kinds of issues on the sales call. But it's also the thing underneath the surface that makes us think that we need to fit into a specific box. If everyone else is going through this sales training and doing things in a very specific way, then I need to too, because I want to be included and I want to be recognized and I don't want to be rejected and I want to feel safe and secure financially. And this is how they told me that I could make a good income, is by doing these specific things. And so this shadow rep shows up in that way as well, and it forces us, or it doesn't force us, but it causes us to operate in ways that are against our natural wiring and out of integrity with who we really are. And so this is why this work is so important, because if you're just banking on the fact that you can read a script off better than an AI tool, you're not going to win for very long, and you're going to have to figure out something else. But if you want long-term staying power in this industry and you want to be consistent with your income and have the time freedom to do things that you love, there's no other choice but to lean into your unique gifts and your unique capabilities. AI is not going anywhere, and it's going to be an extremely useful tool. The other AI, though, is what I call authentic influence. And that is where the priority should be for any sales rep that's looking to make long-term money here. When you can combine your authentic influence and then leverage artificial influence to help amplify that, that's when things get really interesting and really fun and really exciting. So first step here for you, uncover the shadow rep. Figure out what programs are running in the background. Get curious about why you feel the need to just fit into a sales training box that everyone else is trying to fit into. And start giving yourself permission to lean into your strengths, to relax a little bit on these sales calls, to maybe not follow the script so perfectly and just prioritize connecting with the other human and maybe having some fun on the calls, right? There's a tool that I built to help you uncover some of these programs that are running underneath the surface. Check that out if you'd like. I'll be here if any questions pop up. Would love to hear what you think in the comments. Peace.